Hi everyone, it's Wendy and Arthur again. I had so many requests to see him again. He's getting a little bit bigger. You say hello, Arthur? Anyway, he's just the loveliest little boy, and I've had so many people ask how are he and Midge getting along, and Midge loves him. We were nervous that she might be, Midge is our Sheltie, our dog, and we were nervous that she might be, I don't know, a little bit jealous, but she's not jealous. And this guy could be asleep on the sofa, and Midge will come and just pull him down. It's okay. You hear the purring? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to put him down on the ground because he clearly wants to play on the ground. So, anyway, yes, Midge loves him. They get along really well. She hasn't been jealous of him. She's been very, very attentive. She does love to have him play with her, so couldn't ask for anything better than that. So, thank you for all the lovely comments about him. He's just a sweet, sweet boy. So I thought it would be fun to just work on some bags. I have some of these sitting in my, that were sitting in my drawer, and I thought, okay, let's work on those. And I wanted to use, what did I have this for? Just to tell you the size. These are 4 1/8 or 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 to the top of the bag, and almost 7 to the top of the opening for the bag, and it's almost 7 to here. They say they're glassine. I got them on Amazon, but they're not really glassine. They're more like little candy bags, but they're fine. They do the trick. You see something when it's inside as well. So I thought it would be fun to use, sorry, I'm just going to grab my ephemera, to use some of these portraits, pictures, or maybe some pictures from the book club by Ruby and Pearl XO. Now, I have printed these 2 to a page with my printer, and these are from Tracy Fox, and they're absolutely fantastic. And you can use both sides of the image. It's a cabinet card, digital. They're called family portraits, and I'm just going to cut that out. Hope you don't mind the noise from my cutter. But I find it just is my best way to get nice straight edges. And then we'll use this because this could be a background too. I didn't prepare anything ahead other than to grab a few things that I might use. I'm just going to move those out of the way. So we'll grab those. Maybe we'll use this gal too, and just chat as we do some crafting. So I hope you are all well. Like I said, we're doing great. Arthur is fitting in very well. Midge is delighted to have him. She was, I don't think I told you, but a couple of weeks before we headed to the cottage, Midge was attacked by a dog when she was out for a walk with my husband, and another dog, a small dog, came up behind and just attacked her, and it really threw her for a loop. So that was our concern, that would she be okay with a kitten, having another animal in the house. And if it hadn't worked out, you know, we had the option to take Arthur back if need be. But oh, thank goodness that didn't have to happen, because quite frankly, from the moment I saw him, I think I was pretty much smitten. So I'm so delighted that they get along so well. So this is, I printed 2 to a page as well on this one. And this is from Ruby and Pearl XO's Reading Ladies Book Club Digital. I just love it. You may have noticed I've used it a lot lately, but isn't that lovely? And I just figured that would be a nice size for the sketchbooks. I'm not going to cut these. I'll save that for later. Let's see, do we want another? Do we have another one that we really want to use? These are all going to get used, so I'm not worried. So yeah, I just line them up, cut it out, and then we'll look at how I don't want to cut into this little piece, so I'm going to cut it here, and we'll use this lady, and then we can also maybe add some flowers or some fussy cuts of that as well. Just move that out of the way, and maybe one more. I think this beautiful lady in pink might be nice. So this is one I'm going to have to do by hand this way, because I don't want to encroach on these other images. They have a wonderful relationship, the way that Heather has associated them there. So I'm just going to cut this out so that we have straight edges, and then we can get started. I could have done this ahead of time. Can you hear him? He's under my desk playing with some twine, which is, you know, something you do when you're a kitty. I just like to do that so that I know that it's straight. Just double checking to see if we're straight. Yep, it's pretty good. Okay, so we've got that. Move it aside. And my ruler off to the side. So we have a few images. And we could just, I like to attach this side with the taller bit on the page. And so my thought is that, you know, we can put something like this on and then work from there. Pardon my stomach, my goodness. Let's just see how we like them. Like that. And then her up here. There. And we'll just do these 5 for now, I think. Okay. Set that aside. And let's see what we want to add with them. I've got some colored papers. And those are just extra papers that I had printed off for a project that, for a journal that ended up getting too full. We use some of these Rachel labels. I think these nice big labels. I like that idea. And let's see, do I have any others? Oh, I have some of her Italian, early Italian labels. Oh, I love these too. These are some of Tracy's, her big butterflies and whatnot. So I'm just going to set those up here for now. And we'll just put some things together. So let's start with this gal. Try and move these off to the side while I'm getting this pulled together. I wonder about if I put something like that there and then her, I could put like a butterfly. I think I might move this down a bit and put the butterfly up there. Let's do that. Hey Arthur, what you doing? So thanks for indulging me just kind of cutting those out. I mentioned in a recent video I'm trying to not be too, not plan all the time the things that I'm going to do, but to be a little more organic on some things, and see how that works. What's nice about these, having some of these lady images or these beautiful vintage looking images, is that they go so nicely in a botanical journal. It doesn't have to just have botanical images. So, I mean, I can set that there, and I think that comes together really nicely. So that's a Ruby and Pearl paper, Tracy Fox, and this is Tracy Fox. Yeah, really happy with that. And you know, it might look nice with a little piece of washi on it too. Just grab a little tray of washi tape. Oh, this one's awesome. This is William Morris washi tape, and I bought all of my William Morris washi tape on Etsy. I'm just going to, and I don't know if the same seller is selling them, but if you search for William Morris tape when you're on Etsy, look how beautiful that is with that. So there, that's one bag done. Put some vintage papers in it. You do all kinds of things. So that's one. Now I'm going to put her towards the back because I want to make sure I get to use some of these. Okay, so we've got this beautiful lady here. Botanicals. Grab some botanicals. Because those would be nice. Something like that might be nice there. And I'm going to grab, these are some nice Rachel fussy cuts as well. I'm not 100% sure where this particular fussy cut comes from, but I've mentioned that before. There's no name on the file to indicate, and I've had them for so long. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll put this here. Okay, right there. This could go here. I think that would look pretty. And let's put a piece of washi. So let's play with washi and oh my goodness. Set that there, and that's there. So I'm going to put this washi on here. And it would be better to use glue stick for what I just did, but I'm not really set up for that right now. Isn't that pretty? Can you see? And then I'm going to put this pretty image on top. I did this sort of thing with old postcards using some of these gorgeous lady images, and I think I had them, I printed them to an even smaller size for that, but I think maybe 4 to a page, 4 of those beautiful journal pages to a page. I'm going to set that here. And just cut this tiny bit here, making sure I don't cut the side of the bag. So, another really pretty bag. Love that. Okay, let's grab another bag. Do you think we can get 5 done? I feel like if I put this down here, then I could have, I mean, would we want to put a flower up? Oh, that's upside down. Actually, that would work. A flower up there, why not? Okay, we'll put this down at this edge. Can you hear Arthur? I thought he had laid down on the chair, but no, he's got his bottle cap again, doing his stick handling. You guys said some of the loveliest things in my video where I introduced him, like some of the loveliest things. Especially Mary Jo, when you said he rescued me, I lost it. I lost it, understandably. Here we go. I've got a piece of washi here that's ready to be used. So I'm just going to do a little glue there. This washi is really sticky, but just to be safe, I like to put a little bit of glue down. And so if I put this here, or up like that, yeah, then if I need to cut a little bit off, that's fine. No problem at all. So what are you guys working on? I have to say, I know I can't always be talking about Arthur, but can I tell you that there's something about having a little kitty who starts purring and wants you 100% of your attention. You just drop what you're doing, and you're like, okay, you've got it. Now, isn't that pretty? Like putting the flower up high, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so that's the third one. And she's really lovely. Put her up, and I wonder if we have something that we could put. Whoops, I got washi tape stuck to me. Like something that goes in behind, maybe, really this into the corner. That's possible. I think that's too, is that too? I think that might be too much. I'm going to stick with that purple one, and I'm just going to make sure this goes right to the top of the bag, the front opening to where it opens. What you doing, Arthur? Okay, let's just, whoa. Center that. Okay. Nice. And there. There's no reason why we can't cut the bottom off a little bit. So I'm just going to cut across here and put this down. And see how it looks, see if we need anything else after that. There we go. Oh, that looks lovely. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, now maybe a little piece of washi down here. You want to try that other piece of this? Why not? I like it. And I'm happy for it to just go around the corner a little bit. And I might pull out a couple of my smaller labels. I need to cut some more out of Tracy's to go there. But super pretty, like really, really, really pretty. I like that a lot. And then I just have this one left to do. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think I'll use some of this. I love this paper. This is some sorry, Rachel paper as well. That stuck to my finger and then I flung it unintentionally. Okay. And you could use book page for these too. You don't have to use digitals at all. Okay, I like that. Set her there. Maybe this is a spot for the blue one. I think it might be. Okay. I hadn't intended to cover the entire fronts, but it seems to be, I mean, it looks really pretty. So why not? If it was glassine, I don't think I would cover the whole front because I like the see-through nature. Sorry about that. That was you know who. Please accept my apology for the movement of the tripod. But I'm going to have to cut. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it so that I have enough left that I could use that somewhere else. If I cut it too small, it would not fit somewhere else. Like it would be too little to be of any, merit on a tag or whatever. So, yes, Arthur, until he gets to the point where he knows his boundaries, he's going to be testing them for some time. That is lovely, like really lovely. I have a little piece of this blue that might look really pretty down along the side here, or towards the top. Let's just do that. So pretty. So, and then we would just put something on the inside. Like I probably would end up using like a nice piece of paper. Arthur, my goodness. My goodness. That was a lot. And then I would just fold like a vintage piece of paper or a nice digital and just set it on the inside, which I think looks really, really nice because I would attach that to a page in a journal. How are we for time? We're good. I think I have one more bag. Let's use that last bag and let's put some vintage paper on it since we have some. Okay. I'm going to do it that way because then I can set that like that. We'll cut another one of these ladies out. And use that on here. Okay, so there's some vintage page. This beautiful lady here was great. And I will simply grab my cutter, attempt to grab my cutter, and we'll add that. Apologies again for the noise. I know people say you don't need to apologize, but it does bother some people. Some people do have real sensitivities to sound. I absolutely understand and respect that. So we're going to set her up here. This would be a great spot if you have like a a vintage photo or something you wanted to put somewhere, add to a journal, this would be a great way to do that on the outside of a bag. Let me see. What else do I want here? We could use a large label. And I'm just looking at all of Rachel's labels. Oh, and I'm looking at these flowers because, you know, they're gorgeous. Could put that flower there. That might be really pretty. I'm going to do that. I really like that. I'm enjoying having the florals on these bags. I think it's just my natural inclination. I'm a botanical lover, as any of you know who have watched my videos. Not only that, any kind of natural elements, I'm a big fan. Okay, I want to put a little bit of washi somewhere here. Okay, I've got a piece right here. And maybe I just want to put it down here. I think so. Okay, let's do this. Just shows you how quickly you can do something that has quite a dramatic impact, I think. And I do apologize for hitting this tripod so many times. It's not always been Arthur. I've done it too. So let me just straighten up a sec. And let's have a look at all of the ones that we've made. I think we've done 6 very, very quickly. So that's the first one. This is the second one. That's the third one. Do you have a favorite? That's the fourth one. I love yellow with blue. I really love this one too. The fifth one and the last one we did, also pretty special. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again and for welcoming Arthur to our little family. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.